Hello everyone. Today we are going to understand the design and implementation of a multi-role e-commerce platform called Bliss Mart, which we developed, which integrate customers, retailers and wholesalers. This paper presents the design, architecture and implementation of a comprehensive multi-role e-commerce platform that seamlessly connects customers, retailers and wholesalers. Our solution addresses key challenges in modern e-commerce through five integrated modules: multi-role registration and authentication, role-specific user dashboards, advanced search and navigation with location-based services, comprehensive order and payment management, as well as real-time feedback and dashboard updates. This project was developed by me, Paras Balani, Atharv, Soumya, and Sudhansh, which are currently working under the Department of Computer Science at BITS Pilani, Hyderabad campus. Let's understand the project in detail. Let us directly go to the system architecture. Our platform employs a three-tier architecture comprising presentation, application, and data layers. The front-end utilizes Next.js for web interface, while the backend implements RESTful APIs using Express.js, and the data persistence is managed using the PostgreSQL and Prisma ORM. Let me explain this in detail. So over here, we have our website working, which is the presentation layer, which is working on Next.js. It sends HTTP request to RESTful API using Express.js, which then sends request to route handlers and which then sends request to business logic, which then communicates with the database using Prisma ORM, which does SQL queries to PostgreSQL database, which then responds using query results, which then responds using data objects, and then business logic responds to route handlers, which responds to RESTful APIs, which then ultimately responds using HTTP to the user interface. And on the other hand, so this was how the front end and back end were communicating with each other, and the user can interact directly with the user interface, which is made in Next.js, and then get a response. To explain in detail what all technologies we have integrated in our project, so for the front end framework, we have used Next.js 14 and TypeScript. For backend framework, we have used Express.js and Node.js. Database we have made on PostgreSQL using Prisma ORM. Authentication is done using JWT, OTP, and OAuth 2.0. Location services is done using TomTom API. Payment processing is done using UPI integration. First, we tried to integrate Razorpay and Stripe, but we were not able to get credentials. So we had applied static UPI in the project, and the communication is done using NodeMailer. Let us understand the first module of the project, which is registration and sign up. So the registration module implements a multi-role authentication system supporting customers, retailers, and wholesalers. I can show you over here. This is our wholesaler dashboard, this is our retailer dashboard, and this is our customer dashboard. Let us understand how the Prisma schema attends this particular problem. The user schema incorporates the role-based access control using the Prisma data model. I have shown the code of which is written in the schema over here. Let us understand the authentication flow. The authentication process follows a multi-step verification procedure, which we will show further in the video. First of all, the user registration happens with role selection and basic information. Then OTP is generated and it is delivered via email services. Then OTP verification happens, and then account activation happens, and then location capture can be done using geocoding like Google geocoding or TomTom API. And then we have JWT token issuance for authentication sessions. This is our entire authentication pipeline. The entire code is made with the help of a flowchart, and this is how it occurs. Now, the key implementation details I'll show to you for this particular module. This is the code. The code that you're seeing on your screen is the code for OTP management. Over here, the code that you're seeing on your screen is the code for the location integration. That's it for the module 1, the registration module. And now let us move to the second module, which is user dashboard. So the platform implements distinct dashboard interfaces tailored to each user role, ensuring optimal user experience and workflow efficiency. Let us discuss particularly about the customer dashboard here. The customer dashboard focuses on product discovery, personalized recommendations, and shopping cart management. The key components included are category-based product browsing with high-quality images. Over here, you can see we have category-based browsing. Like I can select vegetables or I can select groceries. So we have category-based browsing and uh, we have high-quality images. Got it? Then we have personalized recommendation based on browsing history. We have shopping cart with real-time price updates. We have order history and tracking information. Over here I can show you in the orders we have order history and tracking information, and we have wish list functionality also. Then let us talk about the retailer dashboard. The retailer's dashboard, uh, it maintains a comprehensive inventory management and sales analytics. Let me show you. Over here we have the sales analytics for the retailer. It tells the total orders, the total revenue, the pending orders, and the completed orders. We have products that the retailer has added, and this dashboard also allows to add more products. We have orders section for the retailer, which tells retailer, which helps the retailer to maintain the order dispatch flow work. And then we have the wholesale dashboard in the retailer plan, which helps the retailer to take the wholesaler products. Done. So we have inventory management with bulk operations. We have sales performance metrics and visualizations. We have wholesaler order management, customer query and feedback handling, as well as we have proxy availability system for wholesaler items, which we will show in the video further. Then let us discuss about the wholesaler dashboard. Wholesaler receives tools for distributed management and inventory optimization. It has retailer relationship management, bulk inventory updates, order fulfillment tracking, sales analytics and forecasting, and inventory level optimization. Let me show it over here. So this is the wholesaler dashboard. We have over here the order tracking. One second. Order tracking. And then we have products which the wholesaler can add. And this is the order tracking dashboard for the wholesaler dashboard. Now let us move forward and let me show you some code snippets that we have used for making this project. First of all, we have the code snippet for proxy availability system that we have implied. And now let us move to module 3, which is search and navigation module. The search module implementation implements sophisticated filtering and ranking algorithms to deliver relevant results efficiently. Let me show you the code snippets. We have multi-criteria filtering. The system supports simultaneous filtering across multiple dimensions. This is the code that we have used for multiple dimensional filtering. Then we have the code for location filtering. The platform employs Haversine formula for accurate distance calculations. Over here you can see that we have implied the Haversine formula to get the distance calculations. Then we have the code for nearby shop discovery, and that's it. Now let us move to module 4, which is order and payment management. So in the video further, we'll show how order and payment management happens. Let me show you the theory. First of all, this is the entire order management workflow, the pipeline that we have used and integrated in our project. Uh, Let me show you the code snippets. For the order creation and validation, this is the code. For the payment integration, we have used this particular code. And for inventory management, we have used this code. Done. And for calendar integration, we have used this code. For order and payment, I can show you one particular thing. Let's say we go to a customer and we order a orange. Then you can see that the payment pop-up appears correctly, and if the payment is not done, then the payment can be cancelled and the cart remains as it is. If the payment is done, then it will appear in the order section. Let me show. If the payment happens, then what happens? The payment is completed and now the order came over here. And now the tracking of order can be done. Retailer can also track order, and then the same thing will appear in retailer dashboard. The analytics will be updated. Got it? Now let us move towards the next module, which is feedback and dashboard updates. So we have a real-time notification system. The platform implements a comprehensive notification system supporting multiple channels, including in-app notification, emails, and SMS. The notification system will be shown in the video further. let us discuss about the notification architecture. This is a code snippet to show how we are implementing the notifications in our particular project. And this is the Prisma schema for how the platform is incorporating a comprehensive review system. Got it? Then we have code for sentiment analysis also. And we have the code for real-time updates. Like you can see that the real-time updates happens in retailer's dashboard. This is how we are doing it. And then this is the system testing methodology that we have used. We have done a comprehensive testing that was conducted to evaluate the system performance. And this is what we have got as our final result. Then that's it. So in future, we can make a better project. We can develop a much better structure. We can work on microservices instead of monolithic services. We can use Dockerization, we can use Kubernetes. But this is a MVP that we have developed in our project under the OOPS course, under the guidance of S. Panda sir, and we are really thankful for the Professor S. Panda sir, whose guidance contributed to the successful implementation of this platform. And a special appreciation is extended to Bits Pilani that provided research support and resources. These are all the references that we have used for development of this project. And now let us move forward to see a practical working of how our project will be implemented. Thank you.
I am Soumya Agarwal from Group 17, and the name of our project is Bliss Mart. So we'll first run the backend and the front end over here. We are in the backend folder and we have run the backend. Now we'll go and run the front end. So opening the backend and front end URL. This is the backend URL, the front end. So this is how our login page looks like. Now, this login page is for those customers who are already registered. But since I want to show the OTP verification, we'll create a new account and try to sign up. So we enter our name, say Neha Agarwal. Email would be my role would be a wholesaler. Phone number is and password. Phone number needs to be unique because that is the thing which is being used for sign in again. So I've been sent a 6-digit OTP on my mail. So this is my mail, and I got a 6-digit verification OTP. The OTP is 508702. 5087. So this is our wholesaler dashboard, and now we'll try to add products. Say oranges in boxes. Orange is a fruit. The price of 60 retail and 60 and wholesale price more than 60, less than 60, so around 50. The stock for the same could be 50. Now we add images. So this is images and add product. We could add more products also similarly. For example, grapes. Price of 60, wholesale price of 30, stock between 70, choose 5 and go for grapes. We could add a description if we want. So say it is imported from abroad and add product. So yeah, both the products have been successfully added. And to understand further analytics, we need to create other accounts and place orders. So
I am Sudansh, and doing the similar steps done by Soumya, if you make a retailer account, this is the dashboard of the retailer by signing in. Uh, Here we'll go to the products, wholesale. We'll add to cart these oranges, place this order, pay it, and now in products, we'll add oranges, we'll add it to this, and now we'll add the shop address. It's updated. For the wholesaler as well, we'll add the shop address.
Continue with the consumer part. So first we'll log in with the consumer ID. So these are the consumer ID. So there are multiple options for the consumer. So first we will show by adding a product to the cart. So adding this, we can check out the product. We can have paid. Okay. So whenever we place a order, we can see it in our retailer notification. Will go to retailer. This is the notification for the retailer. Also, whenever a consumer buy the product, he has the option to like give the rating for the product. So now I have buy the orange, so I will give some rating like 4 star or something. So when we implemented this product first, the star review system, so the bug was like if I give a rating to this product and whenever I refresh the page, so the rating was going. But now after changing some code and like debugging it, the error got fixed and like whenever I refresh it, the reviews got like the reviews saved in this.
now, the wholesaler and the retailer, they have the option to update the tracking of the orders. So whichever order they have received, the wholesaler received some order from the retailer. For example, over here, we've received an order from the retailer, so we can go and change the tracking of it. So say the status right now is packed. So we can go and change it to packed, and over here the status changes. Now we can, once we go to the retailer dashboard, we can see it in the retailer dashboard also. So so here we log in the retailer dashboard. Yeah. So the retailer will, based on what we had ordered, the retailer from the wholesale. Yeah, so they receive a notification. So the wholesale order had updated it to packed, so you get a notification for it that your wholesale order has been packed. Similarly, the retailer too has some orders. So, for example, over here, the order from the customer Atharva was of 20 oranges, so you could change it. And this shows a proper progress of it because for an order to go to the packed stage, it is definitely confirmed, and it is similarly for an order to go to out for delivery stage, it is definitely packed and dispatched also. So for example, if we go to out for delivery station, then all these 4 or 5 things get marked. And this is how the uh, tracking status thing works. So like there was a order from the customer uh, to the retailer, and we changed the delivery status or the order progress of it, and we changed it to out for delivery. So now we'll go and check in the customer dashboard how it appears. So this is the customer dashboard. This were the products available. We go to the orders, and they had ordered one. So this is the status. Out for delivery is shown here.